For today's session, we'll be discussing about the hinge theorem. Okay, let's do have first the concepts of hinge theorem. So it states here that the hinge theorem, if the two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, but the included angle of the first triangle is larger than the included angle of the second triangle, then the third side of the first triangle is longer than the third side of the second triangle. So first thing na kailangan natin tandaan dito, dapat meron dalawang triangles. Pagka may dalawang triangles, we can possibly use the hinge theorem. We can possibly inject the concept of hinge theorem. Now, let me highlight the important things that you need to remember once we deal about hinge theorem. Okay, first, it states here, if the two sides of one triangle are congruent to the two sides of another triangle. So looking back or looking in the said illustration, in the illustration projected on the screen, you will see that there are two sides that are congruent on both triangle. Let me name it. We have segment DE congruent to segment AB. That's the first side. And then the second side is segment EF is congruent to segment BC. So, it's very evident na meron dalawang pares ng sides na congruent on the two triangle. That's one. Second thing na kailangan nating tandaan, let me highlight it, but the included angle of the first triangle. When we talk about included angle, again, based on our discussion with SAS postulate last quarter, it is an angle exactly in between the two given sides of a triangle. So here, in triangle DEF, our given included angle is angle E, measured 80 degrees. Why I say so na ito po ay included angle? Because it exactly in between segment DE and segment EF. Oh, balikan natin yung definition. But the included angle of the first triangle is larger. Let me highlight that. The included angle of the first triangle is larger. Yan, bilugan natin. The included angle of the first triangle is larger than the included angle of the second triangle. Kung yung included angle daw nung unang triangle ay mas malaki kesa sa included angle nung isang triangle, on the second triangle, our included angle is angle B. Okay, it's 30 degrees. It's exactly in between segment AB and segment CB. Then, ang sinasabi ho dito, then the third side of the first triangle is longer than the third side of the second triangle. So let's try to summarize. Here, the measurement of angle E, ito po yun, is greater than the measurement of angle B. Now, kung ikukumpara natin si segment DF kay segment AC, at first glance, hindi natin siya magagawa kasi walang sukat si segment DF tsaka si segment AC. But, if we will try to check segment DF and segment AC, their opposite angle is angle E and then angle B. Okay? So, since the measurement of angle E is greater than the measurement of angle B, and the opposite angle of segment DF is angle E, while the opposite angle of segment AC is angle B, we can conclude that segment DF is greater than segment AC. Bakit natin nasabi na mas mahaba si segment DF kay segment AC? Kasi si segment DF ay opposite side ni angle E. Si segment AC ay opposite side ni angle B. Kung ikukumpara natin si angle E kay angle B, mas malaki base sa measurement si angle E kesa kay angle B. Dahil mas malaki ito, lumalabas yung opposite side na makukuha natin kay angle E ay mas mahaba kesa sa opposite side nung isang included angle. So, yun lang po yung concept ng hinge theorem. So, let's try some examples relating to about the hinge theorem. So the instruction is complete the statement by writing less than, equal, or greater than in each blank. So I have here two triangles. We are asked to compare x, which is a side, with 15 as one of the measurement of the side. Okay? So at first, we cannot be able to compare x with 15 because we don't know the exact value of x. Okay, so wala tayong basihan paano masabi kung mas malaki ba si x kay 15 kasi walang sukat si x. But if we will try to check, 15 units, ang kanyang opposite angle, ang sukat ng kanyang opposite angle ay 58 degrees. So si 58 degrees, ang opposite side niya ay 15 units ang haba. Sa kabilang triangle, si 57 degrees, ang kanyang opposite side, ang sukat ay x. Ngayon, dahil walang sukat si x, mag-rely tayo dun sa mga angles. Dahil mas malaki si 58 degrees kesa kay 57 degrees, meron po yung epekto sa kanilang mga corresponding opposite sides. Therefore, dahil mas malaki si 58 kaysa kay 57 degrees, we can conclude that 15 units is much longer than x. Okay? Bakit po natin nasabi na mas mahaba si 15 units kesa kay x? Wala namang sukat si x. Kung ating babalikan, yung opposite angle ni 15 units ay 58 degrees. While the opposite angle of x here is 57 degrees. Dahil mas malaki si 58 kaysa kay 57, lumalabas, mas mahaba si 15 kaysa kay x. Therefore, the appropriate inequality symbol for number 1, or the inequality symbol that will describe the relationship between x and 15 is less than. So, x is less than 15. So, that is our example number 1. Let's move on to our example number 2. So, same instruction pa din. So, we will try to specify the appropriate symbol that will describe the angles or the sides given in the system. In example number 2, we were asked to compare the measurement of angle V and O with the measurement of angle C and O. So, ilocate po na natin nasaan yung mga angle na yun. So, ito si angle V and O. Ito si angle V and O. While angle C and O. So, ito po si angle C and O. Kung ating titignan, walang sukat yung mga angles. So, at first glance, we cannot be able to compare these two angles kasi wala tayong basis. But if we will try to check angle V and O, ito po yun, V and O, ang kanyang opposite side ay segment VO na ang sukat ay 8. Let me repeat that. Si angle V and O, ang kanyang opposite side ay si segment VO. Okay? If you will try to check, the measurement of segment VO is 8 units. While on the other hand, the measurement of angle C and O, its opposite side is segment CO, wherein ang sukat ay 10. Dahil walang sukat ang mga angles, in this case, mag-rely tayo sa sukat ng mga sides na given. Dahil mas mahaba si 10 units kay 8, lumalabas si angle C and O ay mas malaki kesa kay angle V and O. Ulitin ko, dahil mas mahaba si 10 units kay 8 units, lumalabas si angle C and O ay mas malaki kesa kay angle V and O. Therefore, the appropriate inequality symbol for this example is less than. Therefore, the measurement of angle V and O is less than the measurement of angle C and O. So that is our example number 2. Let's proceed to example number 3. So same instruction. So I have here the measurement of angle AMS is 40 degrees, while the measurement of angle KSM is 25 degrees. We were asked to compare segment AS with segment MK. Okay, yun ang instruction sa atin. To compare segment AS with segment MK. Kung ating titignan, si AS tsaka si MK walang sukat. So we will rely our judgment with their opposite angle. Please take note that si segment AS, this one, si segment AS, ang kanyang opposite angle, ito po yun, segment AS. Ang opposite angle niya, ang sukat nun 40. While si segment MK, ang sukat ng kanyang, MK, ito yon, ang sukat ng kanyang opposite angle ay 25 degrees. Dahil mas malaki si 40 kay 25, lumalabas, mas mahaba si AS kesa kay MK. Therefore, in this example, the appropriate inequality symbol that will describe the relationship between AS and MK is greater than. So therefore, segment AS is greater than segment MK. So that is the concepts, these are the concepts of the hinge theorem and how it is being applied in some examples in triangles. So, yun po ang concepts again ng hinge theorem.